is up, YouTube? Alright, so first thing you can probably notice is you can hear the exhaust a whole hell of a lot more than usual. That is because rain is in the forecast, so I am recording like I used to record. Straight up microphone plugged into the GoPro. So nostalgic. Yeah, but you can also see my damn fuel injection light came on. My little bracket came loose on the servo motor, so I think what I'm gonna do is order me a servo buddy, so I just don't even have to worry about it anymore. Plus, I'll drop the extra weight from having the servo motor whole assembly and shit in there. So I think I'm just gonna get rid of the servo entirely. I'm making some extra money tomorrow on TaskRabbit again, thanks to IKEA. Gonna put together a futon for somebody that someone got from IKEA. But topic for today, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Topic for today, if you guys watched my video about what I do for a living, you will know I work in the hospitality industry. I'm currently the night manager at a luxury hotel in downtown Boston. So I work overnight. I am always at work during the night. So, needless to say, I see some crazy shit. I did this also while I was in New Orleans. I primarily worked 3 to 11 in New Orleans, and my hotel was on Canal Street, about a block and a half away from Bourbon. So, saw a lot of shit there too, and I worked a decent amount of overnights while I was there also. So, the topic today is, a lot of people after seeing that video wanted to know about the crazy shit I have seen. The crazy shit that I have seen while working in hotels. Well, I have seen some crazy shit. Probably the craziest thing that I've ever seen was something that happened in New Orleans, and surprisingly enough, it's something that's happened to me while I've been in Boston as well. But this was in the middle of the day. We had a homeless guy walk into the lobby. Now, if you've never seen the lobby in the Roosevelt, go type in the RooseveltNewOrleans.com, and the first thing you see on that page is the lobby. It is, there's no other word to describe it but breathtaking. I'll put a picture of it up here as well. But it's an entire city block long. Huge, 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 huge lobby. And where the front desk is, it's basically in the middle of the lobby. So, we had a homeless guy come in. What the fuck is that? So, we had a homeless guy come in. He walked to the left of the front desk, which is right where our cafe is, Teddy's Cafe. So he walked over next to the cafe, 10 feet from the bathroom. This man proceeded to shit in his pants and then shook it right out of his leg. Shit fell on the floor. Shit fell on the floor, and he walked out. And when I say this man shit in the floor, or on the floor, he did not just like a little turd. This was a full-on like fucking huge turd on the floor. Shit was nuts, man. Fucking nuts. But yeah, that shit was just on the floor. We had a guest come over, ran over to the desk, talked to me, and was like, hey, there's a turd, a human turd on the floor. So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I ran over there, I was like, yep, turd confirmed. Called housekeeping, had them clean that shit up. And if you guys follow my Instagram and are friends with me on Facebook, you will see that I posted a picture of another turd that was in the lobby of the hotel I work out here. overnight, guy walked in. He wanted to check into a room, like he wanted to make a reservation. He brought a credit card for a woman with a Spanish name. This guy was an old white man with an ID that you get when you check into this homeless shelter down the street from the hotel. And he was mad because I wouldn't check him into a room, or I wouldn't make him a reservation with a credit card that wasn't his. So he got all pissed off. So he had, thanks for fucking nothing. So he walks out of the hotel, and my bellman goes, what the fuck is that? I walk over, turd, not that big, not near as big as the one in New Orleans, but a fucking turd nonetheless, just sitting in the fucking lobby. I get shit on. I get shit on at work. But yeah, that was another turd confirmed. What else? New Orleans always had hookers. Hookers galore, man. Like, you would see the old white man coming in from Canal Street with this like 6 foot tall, nothing but legs, really good looking black girl. What do you think it is? Come on, let's be real. And they go upstairs. About 30 minutes later, you see her coming out of the elevator and running. That bitch was running for the door because she just robbed his ass. The coolest thing that I'd ever seen with a hooker was this guy came down, and me and my overnight security supervisor, older guy, big, huge dude named Ken, fucking hilarious. He would say whatever he wanted to guess, didn't give a shit. So we're standing in the lobby. This guy comes out of the elevator with these two hookers, and we're like, oh man, they're gonna get him. So this guy looks like, when you look at him, he looks fucked up. I mean fucking blown, man. And so we're watching this guy walk, and we're like, man, they're gonna get his ass. And so he's like stumbling. They're like, come on baby, let's go to the ATM. And we're like, man, they got him. So we're watching this guy. He gets all the way to the ATM, and he's like acting like he's looking like he can't figure out how to put his card in. So we're like, man, this dude's really fucked up. So they're trying to help him and everything. So he drops his card on the floor, and they're like, oh, let me get it. And he goes, no. He bends down to pick it up. As soon as he picks it up, he fucking jumps up and hauls ass out of the hotel. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? And these girls started flipping shit because they realized he was playing them. He took them upstairs, fucked them both, and acted like he was fucking wasted the whole time. And they thought they were gonna get all his money, and they didn't get a dime. So he had a fun time and got out of there without having to pay for shit. That was the only person, by the way, the only person that I have ever seen get out of that situation. The only person. But what else? I've seen some crazy shit, man. Drunk people are the best. So you get nothing but drunks, especially when you work overnight. And New Orleans was like no other. I had a girl come in completely blown out of her mind, like fucked up. And I get a call, and it was like, hey, we got a cab on the Barone side, which is the right side of the hotel, closest to Bourbon Street. We got a cab on the Barone side that needs some help getting the guest in. She's really drunk. It's like, man, all right. So I went over there, and I was looking for a cab. Little did I know, it was a pedicab. So a pedicab's one of the cabs where it's like a bicycle with a back seat, like with a bench seat attached to it. It's a three-wheeler. So this girl is fucking wasted. Big old bitch too. Big old bitch. She's sitting in the back, and this dude is trying so hard to get her out, and she's just stumbling all over the place. This bitch had drank all kinds of shit. And so she's trying to get her out, and I'm sitting here like, dude, I'm not touching her, because I'm not liable for that shit. She's not on our property. I'm not touching shit. So, didn't touch anything. Finally get her out. Security comes over, get a wheelchair, throw in a wheelchair. She is completely incoherent, So we find out her room number, take her up to the room, and at that point, I'm in charge of the entire situation. I was the only manager on duty. So I was like, we'll take her up to her room. If someone's there, we will leave her. If no one's there, I'm not leaving her. No one's in that room with her. She's not staying in that room as drunk as she is. She's going to end up vomiting, choking on her vomit, and then the hotel's liable. So I was like, well, we got up there, no one's in the room. I was like, all right, call the ambulance. So call the ambulance comes, and meanwhile she's sitting in the bell closet. We rolled that bitch in the bell closet. rolled her ass in the bell closet, so she was on camera, so nothing can be said like anything happened to her. And so she's sitting in the belt closet and she's just vomiting all over herself, like head's just down. I have a picture, I think somewhere, I think I still have the picture on my phone. But she's just heads down and she's like a fucking retarded, fucking comatose patient. Like, it's ridiculous. And vomiting all over her fucking self. EMTs finally come, take the bitch ass out, good to go. And like, and see, that's one of a billion fucking drunk stories. I've gotten calls, yo, someone's pissing on the front door, and go over there, dude, just fucking dick out, fuck you, just pissing everywhere. People just vomit in the middle of the lobby, all kinds of crazy shit. So I mean, the stories are endless. I'm gonna think some more tonight and see what other stories I can think of, because I got so many. Like I can't even like think of like the crazy ones, because a lot of them are just like drunken fucking retards. But yeah, guys, if you want an interesting job path, work in hotels overnight. You see shit, mainly hotels at the front desk, or bellman and doorman. Man, you will see some crazy shit, and you will be asked some crazy shit, especially at some of these higher end properties. My doormen in New Orleans, they get asked all the time, yo, can you give me some crack? Can you give me some coke? Can you give me this? Can you give me that? It's really insane, man. Like, the shit that people do, it's nuts. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed those few little stories I had for you guys. And I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna rack my brain tonight while I'm at work and think of anything else I can come up with that's happened to me. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am almost to work. I will see you later. Oh, please. Today we are going to be installing OES frame sliders on a 2005 Ninja 636. Since 5th freaking grade. The funny part is,